All right, welcome everybody. This is the Connect to Your Highest Self mini retreat workshop. My name is Greta Ertl, and I'm hosting this with Rosie Jermakian here, and we are Radiance Retreats. And the intention with tonight's class is to help you reconnect to your highest self, and you're going to learn what that means in this workshop. And I really want to give you an experience of connecting to your inner light, to your true essence, to your soul. And we're going to do that in a few ways. First, I'm going to give you a teaching on what this means so you can really understand your higher self and your lower self and how to navigate between these parts of yourself. And then we are going to do some journaling exercises. I have pulled some beautiful journal prompts that we're going to go through rather quickly, but just know you're going to get the replay. So if you want to go back and revisit these journal prompts at another time and write more, that will be available for you. We're going to do a Kundalini yoga and meditation practice that is going to be very restorative. It's going to move energy in all different directions to clear blockages. And then we're going to do this rebirthing meditation, which helps you to clear out negativity and to fan the flame of your inner light, of your highest self. We're going to end with some beautiful sound healing led by Rosie. And then we are going to end the evening talking about our upcoming Connect to Your Highest Self retreat, which is happening in Nosara, Costa Rica, and you are all very much invited. And we're going to open the floor to have a discussion from some retreat participants, a Q&A. So if you have any questions that arise about the retreat, there'll be an opportunity to answer those questions for you. And I'm going to try to keep us on time, though we may end up going just a few minutes over, if that's okay. And we're so grateful you're here. I know that it can be hard to get away from your busy schedule and carve out this time for yourself. And it can be very tempting to just like fall into the couch and throw on Netflix. But this is really important. This is really powerful work. And I can feel your energy, and I hope you can feel mine and Rosie and each other's, and just know that you are linked into a very beautiful community. And I want to send a special thank you to anybody listening to the replay. Thank you for being here, and very, very honored to teach this class tonight. Okay, so let's go into a teaching about your highest self. So the problem when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling disconnected, when you're feeling like life is just this really hard struggle, we often think the problem is something outside of ourselves, right? It's the lack of money. It's the lack of the relationship. It's the weather, right? It seems like we feel down or we don't feel how we want to feel because there's something outside of our control, and we have to sort of wait for that thing outside of us to shift and change to then feel how we want to feel. And then what we're doing is we're really putting our power into something that we can't control. And when we're in this kind of lower vibration, it feels very real, right? It definitely feels like you're being attacked. It feels like you're being cursed. It feels like things aren't working out for you. And I have experienced this, continue to experience this. We all experience this sense of feeling low. It's really us being in our ego. And this is the part of us that is scared. And it's any time where you're complaining, or you're gossiping, or you're negative, or you're creating stories in your head that put you in this sort of victim mentality, right? We all have our own version of this, and it's more prominent in different ways. Maybe it's like you're holding yourself to a high standard and you're really hard on yourself. It's perfectionism. And when you are in this, it feels like the only way that that's going to shift is if you get some sort of external validation. If something, you get that job offer, or somebody, calls back for that next date. And the truth is that this part of you is always going to be there, right? This lower part of you, this ego, this isn't something that we're trying to get rid of. At least in the type of yoga and the tradition that I teach, this isn't about obliterating the ego and living in this unity consciousness all the time. It's about navigating your relationship so that that part of you is not in control. And so the solution here is to connect to your highest self and to create a relationship to the part of you that feels safe, the part of you that feels worthy, the part of you that feels calm, the part of you that feels enough. And you all know what that feels like too. And really our journey in life is navigating between your lower self and your highest self, between your ego and your inner light. And we need to learn to develop this relationship on a consistent, regular basis through practices that help you to feel connected to that state of peace, that state of safety, that state of calm. And we do that by first and foremost telling that ego or that scared part of ourselves that it's okay, right? A lot of times when we notice we're getting into our lower self, we want to make that part wrong, or we want to kind of hide it and pretend it's not there. And we slap on a smile, or we people please, or we do these things when that is very much there. And a lot of times we kind of push it to the side, push it to the side, push it to the side. And part of the practice is really becoming aware of when that lower self energy is activated, and then acknowledging that you see it and telling it that it's safe, telling it that like you don't need it to be in the driver's seat, you're in the driver's seat, you've got it. And sometimes that looks like allowing yourself to feel your feelings, really holding space for yourself to be disappointed. Sometimes that's not a challenge, that's a very challenging situation to be in, but you have to acknowledge it instead of continuing to sweep it under the rug. And then the next step to connecting to your highest self is interrupting this with some sort of pattern, a new pattern that is going to help you up level your energy into that sense of safety, into that sense of peace, into that sense of knowing that everything is okay. And this can look a lot of different ways depending on who you are. It could be chanting a mantra, Kundalini yoga and meditation. That's worked very well for me. Maybe putting on a song and dancing, or getting out into your yard and doing some work, going for a walk. Maybe it's just allowing yourself to rest, reading a really good book, lighting a candle, getting a cup of tea, anything that puts you back into that state of awareness, which most of us don't do, right? We just kind of pummel over it. And then that anxiety and that angst and that worry, it just kind of like becomes the mode that we operate on instead of interrupting that pattern. Now, once you feel reconnected to your highest self, then you can ask this question: what guidance would my highest self have about the situation, the job, the relationship, the money, like whatever it is that you're struggling with?
Company says it is spending $100 million.
So then what we want to do is kind of listen to that guidance from our higher self. And this is really how you navigate back into that connection. Now, I really recommend having some sort of daily spiritual practice. I really believe with the state of the world, with like so much changing so quickly, technology is going to be increasing. It's very important that you have some sort of daily spiritual practice where you plug in to this higher self energy. So you have this frame of reference at the beginning of your day, at the end of your day, ideally both, pockets of your day, whenever you can get it, where you're really uplinking into this higher energy, this sense of safety, this sense of peace, this sense of calm, so that eventually that becomes more the dominant mode of operation. So the result is, when you follow a process like this, when you have the daily spiritual practice, is you're just going to feel more trusting. You're going to feel more calmed. You're going to feel more relaxed. And from that state, you are going to manifest more easily. Things are going to come to you more easily, because you have to think, when you have the manifestation that you want, when you're living the life that you want to live, you're going to feel relaxed. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel calm. And so to align with the version of yourself that has the thing that you want, that feels at peace, you have to start activating really this sense of safety, this sense of peace, this sense of relaxation. And so this is a practice, and one tool that we can use is journaling. And so now I'd love for you to grab your journal, and we're going to go, like I said, really rapid fire on these, knowing that you're going to get the replay. I know sometimes it can be frustrating as a writer myself when it's like, I had so much more I wanted to say, that you can come back and listen to the replay. But I want this to be rapid fire. I want to see what comes up with for you right away when you answer these questions without your mind getting too involved. Okay. So journal prompt number 1. What does your lower self or ego feel like? This part of you that's scared, this part of you that worries, what does that feel like? And Rosie's going to drop the prompts in the chat. I know I can go kind of quick here. So thank you, Rosie, very much. Good thinking. Okay, what does your lower self feel like? Okay, the next question here: how do you know when you're acting from your lower self? How do you know when you're acting from your lower self? All right, this next one's really important, and you're going to want to really keep this one to come back to. What people, places, and activities bring you into this lower self energy? I want you to be really honest with yourself. What people, places, and activities bring you into this lower self energy? Sometimes you might surprise yourself. What comes up here might create a little cringe action. That's okay. And I want you to make sure you're doing this without judgment, without guilt, right? This is just a way of gathering information. All right, what does your higher self feel like? What does it feel like to be connected to your highest self? Maybe you imagine like a specific moment in time, a memory. You're just writing down emotional qualities or thoughts that you're having. No right or wrong way to answer this. How do you know when you're acting from your highest self? How do you know when you're acting from your highest self? All right, what people, places, and activities help you feel connected to your highest self? What people, places, and activities help you feel connected to your highest self? This is going to be that pattern interrupt that you're going to go to. This is going to be an important list for you. When you're operating in your highest self energy, what takes you out? When you're operating in your highest self energy, what takes you out?
Can you say it again?
When you're operating in your highest self energy, like you're operating, you're in this wonderful state, what is the thing that takes you out of that state of being? All right, I'll give you a couple more seconds to finish up any thoughts. Maybe you learned something new about yourself. I hope so. We are going to start moving into Kundalini. So as you finish this out, if you're brand new to Kundalini, Kundalini is the yoga of awareness. And so much of this practice of connecting to your highest self is about awareness, of being aware of when you're navigating in and out of these like lower vibrational energies and these higher vibrational energies. And so this is a system that uses mantra, breath work, meditation, and movement to shift subconscious patterns, to change your energetic state, to clear any blockages or patterns in your energetic field, in your thoughts that are preventing you from relating to yourself as this divine, beautiful inner light that you really truly are. And this is something that I've been teaching for many, many years. This is the type of yoga that we teach in our retreats. And I'm just going to give you a little sampling of this. This is going to be, we're going to move through a lot of different postures. So we are going to be on the ground. This is going to be somewhat, it's not going to be like physically challenging, but it's going to be physical. You're going to be doing some moving. And just know that with Kundalini, there aren't any modifications most of the time. So if you can't do something for whatever reason, you're just going to imagine that you're doing it. Okay, so you're just going to see yourself doing it, how I'm doing it in your mind's eye. Okay? And I'm not going to demonstrate everything the whole way through, so you can look to other people on the screen who are doing the exercises, but I'll give you an example on the front end, okay? So we're going to do this beautiful set that's just going to get you in your body. It's going to clear some energy, and then we're going to end with this beautiful rebirthing meditation that is going to clear out negativity and help to fan the flame of your inner light. Okay, so please rub your palms together. We create a little bit of heat between your hands and press your thumbs into your sternum. Lengthen through the back of your neck, close your eyes and roll them up and into your third eye point. We begin every Kundalini yoga practice by tuning in, and we tune in to connect to our highest selves. And we tune in with a mantra or a sound vibration, a sound code. The code is Ong, O-N-G, Namo, Guru Dev Namo. And maybe Rosie could drop that in the chat. It doesn't matter if you know it, like if you're saying it or not. It's just the intention is really what we're saying is I acknowledge the highest self in me. I acknowledge my divine inner light, and I acknowledge God consciousness or the universe, the love of the universe. Thank you. So we're establishing that connection to ourselves and God, or whatever you connect to, the universe, spirit, what have you. Okay. So we're going to chant this together 3 times. If you know it, please chant it. If not, then just listen. And then I'm going to put some protection around us, and then we'll move into the practice. Okay. All right, take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale to tune in. Chant nice and loud if you're at home. Ong Namo Guru Deva Namo. Ong Namo Guru Deva Namo. Ong Namo Guru Deva Namo. Now inhale very deeply, squeeze your Mulaband, so lift up rectum, sex organs, navel, draw energy up at the base of your spine all the way to the middle of your brain. Press your palms together. And exhale, and now I'm going to put the protection over you. Inhale. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Inhale deeply. Feel this connection to your highest self. Just tap into that energy. What did you write down in your journal entry? What does your higher self feel like? Feel that now. Feel it in your body. Feel it in every cell of your being. Feel that energetic imprint, that signature. Oh, I can feel all of you. I can feel all our highest selves connecting. And I want you to say this mantra, I am my highest self. You can say it out loud. You can say it in your mind. I am my highest self. I am my highest self. Say it again. I am my highest self. Inhale, claim it. Good. Now you're going to reach your left arm up 60 degrees, the right arm down 30 degrees. The left palm is up, and the right palm is down. Okay, left palm up, right palm down. So this is my left. I'm not mirroring you. Okay, and just hold here and breathe. Your eyes are closed and they're focused right between your eyebrows. At the same time, bring your awareness into your heart space. Drop into your heart center. Now begin long, slow, deep breathing, please. Now add this mantra as you inhale, mentally chant Sat, and as you exhale, mentally chant Na. I am true. Not going to be in any posture very long, so if you get some mind drama about your arms hurting, then just know it's very temporary. Now switch, please. Right arm up, palm up, left palm down, right arm up 60 degrees, left arm down 30 degrees. Eyes closed. Focus third eye and drop into that heart space. Long, deep breaths. As a reminder, when we're breathing deeply, you're filling the belly with breath. And as you exhale, the navel's drawing in. Keep opening your heart space. This is where your highest self lives. When you're in your head space, that's when you feel disconnected. You want to drop into that beautiful well at the heart. Inhale. Exhale, arms down. Now, thumb and pointer finger together in Gyan, and just rest your hands on your knees and just meditate here. Continue long, slow breathing into the heart. Reality, prosperity, and ecstasy. Reality, prosperity, and ecstasy. Reality, prosperity. As you meditate, be in that itself. You know what that feels like. Awaken those feelings now. Now, arms up at shoulder level, palms up, fingers together. And now move your arms back just a tiny little back bit to open the heart space. Long, deep breathing. You're concentrating at the throat now. You're opening up the throat chakra. Breathe into the throat. And as you breathe into your throat space, release any tension then holding around your. If you're a visual person, you might envision the color blue at your throat. Beautiful bright blue light connecting your heart to your voice. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, relax. You're going to come on your back. Arms long by your sides, palms pressed into the floor, or you can sit on your hands Let me show you what we're gonna do, and then I'll put you on the clock. So, you're gonna pull your feet in, head is down, and then you're just gonna go one knee at a time. We're not here very long. All right, get into position. Arms by your sides, palms pressing into the floor, or your hands will be underneath your seat to elevate your hips just a little bit. This will be better on your low back. All right, now inhale, left leg out, right knee in. Exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale. You're moving on the breath. Breathe through the navel here. On the breath. Inhale, left leg out. Exhale, right leg out. Okay. Inhale, both knees into your chest now. Hug your knees into your chest and rock yourself all the way up and down, and then come all the way up to all fours, hands and knees, please. Now you're on hands and knees. We're moving into the cat-cow. Fingers spread wide, elbows stay straight, heels touch. Two fists in your knees. As you're on the clock, inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart in. Exhale, round your spine, chin into your chest. So, remember, inhale, mentally chant Sat. Exhale, mentally chant Nam. See how much space you can create in your spine, in your throat. Your inner gaze is focused right at that third eye. Long, deep breaths here. Big, deep breaths. Breathe into every cell of your body as you breathe in, and as you exhale, release it all out. You all look amazing. Those of you I can see. Gorgeous. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Sat Nam means I am truth. Truth is my name. Truth is my identity. All right, now inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, flat back. And now exhale, sit on your heels. Arms long by your side. Facing up, baby pulse, just like this. Get breath here now. Concentrate at the eyebrow point. If your eyebrow point can make contact with the floor, that's best. Release all tension. We're operating in that lower self or that ego energy. We're typically very tight and tense and rigid. Connecting you to a sense of peace, of everything is okay. Everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to. Let it come through. Behold the light now in you. Let it rise up and let it come through. So even children left now all alone, they will find a rock, they will find a stone. It's one world responsibility. All right, inhale, rise up. Now this next posture, you're gonna be in a cross-legged position. And your arms are going to be long, palms pressing together, and you're going to be on your back. So it's going to look like this. All right, so get into position. You're on the clock. We're here not too long. If crossing your legs is not working for you, just have your legs be long. It's totally fine. Long, deep breaths. Feel a nice stretch in the shoulders here. Alternatively, if this is hard on the arms, you can keep your legs cross-legged and have your arms long by the side. Just make it work for your body. Now, inhale deeply. Exhale, hold the breath out and apply that root lock. So lift up, rectum, flex, organ stable. Squeeze, 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 squeeze energy up the spine, all the way into the hands. Now release, inhale. Exhale and just lie flat on your back. For a little bit. Extend the legs long. Now hug your knees into your chest and we start rocking up and down on the spine. It doesn't matter how much range you get, just up and down, or just for a little while. Massage the spine as you rock. Doesn't matter how far you come up, just rock and back. If you want to come up all the way you can, just let this take place. How we move the energy, the Kundalini, all up and down the spine. This is really a beautiful, playful thing to do. It helps you to tap into your child self. Okay, now rock yourself all the way up to standing. However you get there is perfect. Now you're gonna make your hands into a basket and do this steeple grip with the pointer fingers up. Okay, you're standing up. And really stretch. Ground down through both feet. Your feet are about 6 inches apart. Don't keep the knees a little bit soft. Just a little bend at the knees and you're standing up and you're doing long, deep breathing. You can't see me, but my arms are up. Long, deep breathing here. You're moving that energy through the whole body now. Really stretch up through the shoulders. Remember, a little softness in the knees. All right, we're going to start moving into this Rakanahar. Fingers pointed straight up, bringing energy in from the heavens, in from the etheric ground now. Very deep, complete breaths. Remember, we're in this steeple grip with pointer fingers together. Yep, beautiful. Feel energy from the heavens coming into you now. All right, good. We've moved some energy now. Come seated on your heels. So in this kneeling posture, if this posture isn't working for your body, same thing you can do. You can take a pillow of any sort, place it between you and your heels. If that's not working for you, just sit cross-legged, okay? That's fine. Now, place one hand on top of the other in your lap. Close your eyes and focus at your brow. Meditate now. Let this mantra absorb into your electromagnetic field, into your aura. Just allow yourself to relax as much as you can. Release all tension. Allow yourself to come into a drowsy state. Continue to relax. Continue to become very drowsy here. All right, now inhale deeply. Exhale. And now come back into that cross-legged position, and we are going to move into this rebirthing meditation. So these rebirthing meditations in Kundalini are some of the most powerful meditations. And so I really invite you to have some reverence here. Okay, thumb and pointer finger together. You're in Gyan Mudra. So now just close your eyes. And you're going to breathe in and out of an open mouth. Okay, so you're going to breathe in, long, slow breathing into the mouth. Exhale out the mouth. Keep going. Kind of pucker your mouth. And now you're going to speed it up. You're going to go quite quickly here. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. You want to breathe in so much through the O mouth that your cheeks sort of pull in a little bit. Suck that breath in through the O mouth and then blow it out forcefully. This is going to change your state of awareness. That's okay. We're burning out the past. This rebirthing meditation activates the element of fire to burn out the past so that you can awaken this highest self energy very powerfully. Keep going. It's pretty fast here. Okay, now relax your breath, breathe normally, and concentrate at the brow point. I want you to imagine a flame, like the flame of a candle, right between your eyebrows. Now I want you to become this flame. Allow this candle light to burn off all the negativity, shame, guilt of the past and present. See it burning off guilt and shame of the past. Now continue feeling and being the flame, the light, the heat. Allow yourself to become the hope for the future. Illuminate yourself. Illuminate the whole room. Be the light of your highest self now. Now inhale very deeply, consolidate your energy and align your energy. Feel very bright, light, positive, and hopeful. Hold this high frequency. Now exhale and make your way onto your mat. Time to rest. Just allow yourself to get comfortable here. Take a deep inhale. Stretch your arms long behind you, stretch your legs forward, roll through your ankles and your wrists. Rub your palms together, rub the soles of your feet together. And now hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. And then rock yourself up and down, and let's meet in a cross-legged position, palms at your heart. And we'll just close this Kundalini piece out with one long Satnam. Take a deep inhale. So no. And just feel into your energy. Notice what's shifted since you sat down for this session tonight. Notice if you feel any different, any more elevated. And I just want you to envision doing this every single morning in beautiful Costa Rica with a view of the ocean in the first week of March, which is going to be very cold, I think, where most of us live. We're going to be tapping into this energy of your highest self every single day on our upcoming retreat. And I am going to pass the mic to Rosie to go into detail now about what you can expect, what's included, and some very special discounts.
Hi guys, I'm Rosie. If we haven't met before, Greta and I just got back from hosting a retreat in Joshua Tree. Many of you were there, and the energy is just really amazing during the retreat, but also when we come back. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We would love for you to join us again in Nosara, Costa Rica, February 28th through the 5th. This was really just a taste of what you'll experience then. And the retreat, like everything that you experienced tonight, embodied the core elements of a radiance retreat. So Greta and I wanted to start hosting retreats together because we had been on many retreats before, transformative experiences, but it was really missing like a core element. And that was learning the tools that Greta and I teach and having the healing practices that we experience on Radiance retreats. So really the core is that we do Kundalini yoga every day to get the energy like connected and to your highest self. Journaling so we can reflect, connect with each other within community. We're big believers that healing is amplified within community. And then also grounding into our nervous systems through sound and through yoga nidra. On top of all of that, we'll be, exploring in the lush jungle and going on waterfall hikes, hanging out on the beach, soaking up vitamin D, and then just a lot of really spacious time to just be. And how often do we have time to just not be on our phones? So yeah, retreats, we could sit here and try to explain it to you for so long, but it's one of those things where you really truly just need to experience. But essentially, it's a vacation that is totally planned for you. The hardest part is showing up. And then you get to totally just receive and absorb and connect with yourself, nature, and new friends. So, how many times do we go on vacations and then we need another vacation from our vacation? This is really an experience where you get to go home and feel totally rested, inspired, and then also given and new tools that you can integrate in your life so that when you get home, home's the same, but maybe it looks a little different. Maybe you have a more positive perspective, and most likely you're able to handle what life throws your way with just a little bit more ease, a little bit more flow. So yeah, it just like you just feel light and like sparkly when you go home. It's really incredible. And we actually have many people here who have been on a retreat before. So if anybody wants to share their experience from attending our retreat, we also have our chef who was just on our Joshua Tree retreat, who's incredible. But yeah, if anyone feels like dropping something in the chat or unmuting themselves, we would love to hear any memories or key takeaways that you experienced on a Radiance retreat.
Hi, Rosie. Hi, Greta.
Hi.
Hi, Anna. I didn't know what to do, Anna. When I came home, I had to eat regular people food. It was terrible. Um, so to reiterate what Rosie and Greta have spoken about, I was just on the Joshua Tree retreat. And what I would say is, having experienced it and having some time to decompress from it, I feel like you reach a new level of who you really are. So there's a different level of your highest self that you connect with by doing the practices every day and sharing it in community, because it has been proven that when you chant and you do things in community, it's actually amplified. Um, they don't know the exact number, but it's like insane when you chant together or repeat things together. But I found a new level to myself. And now that I'm back, it's like it's recalibrating. So I'm up leveling. And it just continues to up level. I don't think I felt that level of truly who I am and the levity that I felt there. I don't know that I've ever experienced that sustained level before. So, what I would say is if you're considering it, take the leap. You will be very grateful that you did. You're in great hands. And
Well, thank
hopefully,
you,
Anna St. John
Kimberly.
will join. Yeah.
Incredible. Thank you for sharing.
You won't get me this go round, but you'll get my sister here. Her Joni, your Zoom ID says YHC, so I can help you with that. But that's Sister Joni, Mama J, so that's what's happening currently. Who knows? Maybe
Amazing.
I'll show
You'll be
up.
with us in spirit,
Yeah, and
or
maybe
you could come.
actually, I don't know.
All right. Anyone else?
Hey, I'll go really quick.
Hi,
I
Brooke.
Hi guys. Hi, Greta. I attended the Sayulita retreat earlier this year, and I was invited by Rosie. We used to work together, and I knew nothing going into the retreat about Kundalini or really what I was going to experience. Just knowing Rosie, I trusted her. I was like, I'm gonna go on this retreat and like see how it is. And similar to what Kimberly said, I mean, I've never felt that as in tune with myself as I did leaving the retreat, and just connecting with so many other people who have had experience, who haven't had it, and we all, I feel like each day we're able to connect with each other in different ways. And by the end, you guys know, I feel like everyone was like in tears, like leaving each other, like we've known each other our whole lives. And I think that even made it a greater experience of being on the retreat. Isn't like you're just on your own with it. You have this whole community, and we got to know each other so well, and I absolutely loved it. And there's little things that I've taken into practice. I think I can't remember if Greta or Rosie, if you guys had mentioned, we're talking about like sleeping with TVs on, and I'm like that person. And like since then, I sleep with sound bath sounds on each night with like black screen. Yeah,
Hey.
I'm like. I just started implementing little things throughout that I learned in the retreat, and some things were like immediate, some things have come later. And that's really what I love. I've like gone back to my notebook with my notes still to this day and like went through the practices. And Greta made it so easy learning Kundalini. Like it was so smooth. And I could go on and on, but from there, I would just say if you're debating it, absolutely, like Kimberly said, take that leap and like definitely go on the retreat. And I'm crossing my fingers I'll be at the next one, so you might see me there.
Mm,
Love you,
Thank
Brooke.
you, Brooke.
Thank you. You're the best.
But that's such a great point, Brooke. I think the thing about Radiance Retreats is that there's no experience necessary. There are people who are on every place in their journey. And actually, I would say around half of the attendees, maybe a little more, have never done Kundalini, have never done a sound bath before. So it's a really incredible, safe space and community where you can kind of explore, test something out, see if it fits for the first time, and just know that you'll be in really, really great hands. Greta, I also learned Kundalini from her for the first time, and it's changed my life. It's transformed both of our lives. And she teaches it in a very accessible and applicable way to integrate into your life. So yeah, it's going to be 5 nights, February 28th through March 5th. It's all genders are welcome, all ages, everybody that is, willing to come in and take a a leap of faith and with an open heart. This is for you, and we hope that you'll join us. And if it doesn't work out timing wise, we'll hope you join us in the future or even pass along to a friend who needs to take some PTO, needs to take a beat and step away from your life, because it's amazing that we can do these kind of workshops workshops together, or you can go to your yoga practice or have your daily practice. But there's something really special that happens when you take a step back from your day-to-day life and really integrate yourself with these practices consistently in a retreat container where you can just kind of go all in and let yourself just fully relax. And kind of like peel back some layers and shed. So I dropped the link in the chat for more information where you can read all about it, see where we're staying in this gorgeous open-aired villa. There's accommodation for private rooms, for shared rooms with a friend or a pal or a partner, and also a really budget-friendly room with three other people, so 4 people total. And then we're sending you guys also these discount codes that are available to you for 1 week for everyone who attended and joined us this weekend today as a thank you. And yeah, these codes will be able to work when you sign up. They'll automatically apply. There's also payment plans and available, and a credit card is accepted as well. And then if you do bring a friend, we will send them $50 off as a little referral thank you as well. So Greta and I are here if you have any questions. And yeah, let us know. I know we have a couple people on here who are attending, so we are so excited to be with you in person very, very soon. So thank you guys so much. This replay will be sent to you as well, and let us know if you need anything or if you have any questions. But hopefully you feel a little bit more grounded and a little bit more connected to your higher self. Thank you guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
And
you.
anything
care.
Have a great night.
let us know.
Thank you. Bye.
Sanam.
Thank you. That was
All of you.
Can't wait for Costa Rica.
Whoop, whoop.
Can't wait. It'll be amazing.
Thank you.
Bye, Shantini.
Thank you. Have a good night.